Hello everyone, my name's Eden and I'm the children's bookseller here at Lost in Books, and welcome back to the World Travels Book Club. In this week's episode I'll be showing you a range of books dealing with sorrow and grief and sadness, but don't worry, there's always a silver lining and every book has a happy ending. Before we get started though, another big thank you to our friends Youth Opportunities New South Wales Government for supporting this. The first book I have to show you is Clouds, or Nuvole in Italian, by Eloisa Garicino and Daniela Spotto. Our main character Minu's grandmother tells her that all the people who have ever passed on become clouds in the afterlife. And so Minu spends the afternoon lying there on the grass looking up at the clouds and wondering who is that up there today. An explanation for rain and thunderstorms is given to, with Minu's grandmother telling her that even the clouds can get sad sometimes. Told in both English and Italian, I absolutely adore how natural the illustrations seem, and the color palette is gorgeous of greens, blacks, blues and yellows. Scared of the monster underneath your bed? Then maybe Monster by Andrew Daddo and Bruce Watley may be for you. Sure, some monsters are quite scary with their pointy teeth and their stinky smells, but some of them can be quite cute and full of surprises. In a laughable twist of events, the monster in this book is actually afraid of the dark too, and so we go on this funny little adventure where an unexpected friendship blooms. The next book I have here is Tough Guys Have Feelings Too by Keith Negley, and this is actually the Spanish edition. We also stock this in English. Sometimes it feels like sadness can only get us small people down, but did you know your favorite superhero, ninja, pirate or astronaut have feelings too? This book explores the idea that no one is invincible and that we all get sad and down sometimes, but it's okay in the end because they're just feelings. The next book I have to show you is this wonderful hardback edition of Me and My Fear by Francesca Sanna. In this book, fear is a real tangible thing and follows our main character around everywhere. We follow a young girl who has to move countries and start at a new school, and fear keeps telling her to be afraid and stay alone. Finding it hard to connect with anyone around her and feeling like no one will understand her, she keeps fear close at bay. But one day she makes a friend, and through that friend she shares her fears and finds comfort in knowing that everyone feels a little afraid sometimes. The next book I have here is How Do You Feel, written and illustrated by Tracy Duncan. This is actually a bilingual book in both Maori and English. Sometimes it can be very hard to express yourself if you don't actually know the word for what you're feeling. From sad to shy and scared to fantastic and happy, this book takes us on a wonderful little journey following our main character as she feels really everything there is to feel. With a handy pronunciation guide in the back, both adults and children can have fun learning new ways to express themselves. And now for a breathtakingly beautiful wordless picture book called Small Things by Mel Tregononi. We follow an ordinary boy in an ordinary world who feels quite alone in his sorrow. From nightmares to bad thoughts, it feels like he is the only one being plagued with these worries. But over the course of the book, he learns that help is always close by. I especially love the black and white illustrations in this book, and the fact that there is no text makes it super accessible. And lastly, we have a book that is my personal favorite, and it's called Even Mummy Cries by Naomi Hunter, illustrated by Karen Erasmus. This is a gentle book reassuring children that they are not to blame for their parents' sadness. Many parents shy away from openly feeling guilt, sadness or shame in front of their children, but this book is a reminder that even during those hard seasons that their children are loved and treasured no matter what. We follow a gorgeous little family, and let's not forget the little puppy here, as Mummy feels all things, from happiness to worry to joy to sadness, but all the while she still loves and is there for her children. So that's all the books I have to show you in today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to us on YouTube, follow us on Instagram, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!